What bothers you more? Donald Trump pardoning people who beat police officers on January 6th, or me, a talk show host, saying that there are a lot of Trump supporters that are ill-informed? What bothers you more?
You have a larger audience. I would
No,
say you.
Okay, so let me just get this right, Shelley, because this is so ridiculous. By the way, you're entertaining me. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So you're telling me, Shelley, on this show right now, me saying that there are a large portion of people who voted for Trump that are ill-informed bothers you more than people who beat police officers on January 6th. Is that what you're saying, Shelley?
Because we don't know the full story on January 6th.
Actually, no. Shelley, actually, we do. A lot of those people pled guilty, and there's video of them beating cops. So you're wrong, and you're not going to get out of this one. I will ask you one more time, okay? What bothers you more? Donald Trump calling them hostages and patriots and pardoning people who beat police officers with their own baton on January 6th, or me, Bryan Shapiro, a talk show host, who says some Trump supporters are ill-informed? What bothers you more, Shelley?
I would say you calling me ill-informed.
Radio host Bryan Shapiro shows just how far some are in the MAGA sphere.
What bothers you more? Me calling somebody like you ill-informed, or Donald Trump bragging about going into teenage locker rooms and watching teenage girls undressing in a sexual manner like he did on the Howard Stern show? What behavior bothers you more?
I don't condone walking into females.
Didn't ask you whether you condone it or not. That wasn't the question, Shelley. Please pay attention. What bothers you more? Me, Bryan Shapiro, a talk show host, saying some Trump supporters are ill-informed, or the man who you support who bragged about going into teenage locker rooms sexually to watch teenagers undressing? What bothers you more?
I don't believe that was the comment he made.
It was 100%. It was 100. Nope. You're not going to get away with this one. He absolutely admitted to doing that on the Howard Stern show. And we also have several women. Well, it's not my fault that you're ill-informed. That's where the ill-informed stuff comes from. But that's okay. We'll take it further, Shelley. What bothers you more? Bryan Shapiro, a radio host who says people like you are ill-informed, or Donald Trump lying about the 2020 election and not conceding, the only president in American history? What bothers you more?
Oh, he didn't lose.
Okay, well, then you're an imbecile, Shelley.
Incredibly. If you want to see more of these interactions, head over to Pushing the Limits on YouTube. I commend this dude for taking on folks like this every single day. On the ill-informed point,
Epstein was convicted during the Biden administration. Not one time did Hakeem Jeffrey call for any exposition of what the Biden Justice Department knew. Not once. So this guy's a top phony, okay? He's a political player. He doesn't care about the truth. He doesn't care about the people.
Bill.
This is what
hold on.
he does.
Hold on, Bill. Hold on. You said Epstein was convicted during the Biden administration. Epstein committed suicide during the Trump administration.
Yeah, so?
How is he convicted? How do you convict a guy who's dead?
He was convicted in I believe, okay, under Merrick Garland's Justice Department. That could be. Am I wrong on that? I don't think so. And then he was incarcerated, and then he committed suicide. Okay. The suicide thing is bull. I know the New York coroner's office very, very well. There's no way those people in there put a phony report about a suicide. No way. Impossible. And it's not hard to ascertain whether you committed suicide.
I think this is important. Bill, I think this is important. He was arrested in 2019, and he committed suicide in 2019. He died August 10th of 2019. So the Biden administration was not involved in a conviction or a trial of him. They were of Ghislaine Maxwell.
Okay. And that's a good point of clarification. But he was arrested and indicted under Merrick Garland.
No, under Trump.
Who had all of the information.
Epstein was arrested, indicted, and committed suicide under Trump. In 2019, Trump was president.
this is a conservative media heavyweight who shows you how ill-informed they keep their audience. Say hello to the aging alleged sexual harasser, Bill O'Reilly.
This morning, D.C. woke up to headlines like these. MAGA revolt. Trump discovers MAGA has no off switch. Trump and MAGA are no longer the same thing. Images of MAGA supporters literally burning their red MAGA hats are going viral online. And all of this comes a day after Trump berated Republicans as, quote, stupid and foolish for wanting more information about the disgraced financier who died by suicide while in federal custody.
Maybe I'm just getting old and forgetting things, but I could have sworn that we had people campaigning, and if I get elected, we're going to release the files, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Release the damn files. Get over it.
But we all know there's a reason why he won't allow the list to be released to the public.
And everybody forgets such key things about this case. Number one, Epstein died in jail while Donald Trump was the president. Trump was the president when he died in jail. All right, that's the first thing. Secondly, the relationship between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein cannot be discounted here. Trump was asked about the Epstein thing during a cabinet meeting, and he glitched out. He doesn't want to talk about it. It makes him uncomfortable. I actually have more thoughts about this. I think that the only reason why Kash Patel and Dan Bongino are in their positions are to specifically kill the Epstein narrative.
Because they were some of the loudest people.
They were the loudest people that were asking for those files to be released, for all of that stuff to be made public to people. And because of that, when you see Kash Patel go on Joe Rogan or Dan Bongino go on Fox News and say, listen, guys, if there were anything more to it, wouldn't I be the guy that would give it to you? I would be the guy that would give you this. Who else? I've made my whole reputation about this one case that I think says so much. This one case is actually about the way the deep state protects wealthy pedophiles against average Americans, and how this entire group of people are engaging in this large-scale conspiracy behind your back. And if we can just get that type of transparency, not only can we get justice for the victims, but we can also deconstruct and destroy this major thing that is keeping Americans from total freedom. And I've been on this for years and years and years. And then when you get those people in positions of power, they go, well, look, we looked into it and there's nothing. If there was something, I would be the guy that would tell you.
Right.
I don't know if I completely agree with Van, who I think does fantastic work at The Ringer with Rachel Lindsay. I don't know if I completely agree. I think once you are so far in that world, it's hard to claw out. And I think they also see that what happened to, let's say, a Liz Cheney or somebody else, they don't want for them. So they're trying to navigate and how to play their cards right. And I need to be very clear. I hate all those people that I listed. All of them. Kash Patel being put in this position, first off, it was a bad hire because it just didn't make sense. It made sense for Trump because he thought by hiring this person and giving them a position they did not earn, that they would remain loyal, and thus far they have. Dan Bongino realizes how terrible it is over there, and he wants to get back to podcasting. So be it. However, this whole clash about Bondi and Bongino wants Bondi fired or he's going to leave hasn't happened. So which one is it, Dan? What are you going to do? My guess, he's going to stick around a little while longer. And once he learns that, in my estimation and in my opinion, that Trump is in the Epstein files, then he's going to have a big decision. Is he going to continue cowering for this administration, or is he going to come out and say it? My guess is he's going to continue cowering because his entire career with the audience that he has built by lies and deceit and fear-mongering and talking about this scandal, this story, and then going ho-hum, he'll remain a loyalist. Same with Kash Patel. It is rather remarkable that this is the thing that has gotten to MAGA. Not all, but most. Some. Not even most. Some. But it wasn't everything else that happened and that we try to warn y'all about. It's this. mind-numbing. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.